All right, couple quick sorcerer ideas. What they believed in the past, what do they believe now, and what can we engage with that we can actually make decisions with? That's the thought I had while moving into sorcery. Now, ancient sorcerers spoke of the mind and how it plays into the celestial bodies and its emanation in the existence. How did it get here? How did some get to be more astute than others? What's the difference? The ancients thought it was oil, right? Oil from the hypothalamic pituitary axis, working on the midbrain, going down your spinal column. The oil of wisdom and anointment, right? Bottom line, it exists, right? The oil of gladness, the oil of understanding, whatever it is, it exists. Everyone has access to it. There's not any really special people except for the Jews, because I believe the Jews are a special people. And there's a reason for that. I think their hypothalamic pituitary axis works at a level the others don't. But that's just an opinion, specifically that lineage. Now, I do want to point out that ancient sorcerers did talk about the end. The end is Saturn. Not Shaitonwan, not Satan, Saturn. They believed that the planets, their intelligences are a co-intelligence. The basic intelligence we get from the sun and from the moon, right? From those is the intelligence that makes our bodies work, right? Our rhythmic cycles, our micro and macro cycles at the body, the nattokinase, the mitochondria, all those things are predicated on the sun working the way it does and the moon working the way it does with their magnetic activity associated with Gaia, the planet, right? Which has an intelligence, a function, and a life of its own, right? The sorcerers of old believed that if you left Saturn as influence, if you got beyond that, your mind would be wiped. The Saturn mind matrix is an ancient concept, and we do believe it's true. Those things keep the envelope of life available. And we believe those are the things that initiate the continuity of what we call mental intelligence and capacitance. And we believe we're moving back into an age where this kind of information was widely known and widely accepted. Those are the things that affect your biome. Those are the things that affect the elements, right? Micro and macro cycles. Specifically, I believe we're going into an age where we're at the precipice. The capacitance for understanding these things is going to ramp up at an alarming rate. And that the people that thought they were in power are going to lose power because of their inability to enact with this thing, their fundamental inability to change like things before. And it's just going to be preference. Some enterprise is going to be preferred over another. That's how it works. And it just gets supposed and dissolved. Are we there? I don't know. We've been there before. It's a thing. So, my opinion on the Saturn mind matrix complex is if you leave Saturn's influence, that ring, you leave that sphere, because this is an envelope, we believe they're spheres, envelopes, right? Envelopes of existence. You leave that sphere of intelligence influence and your mind gets wiped. There's no more brain left in you. There's just body function, right? You become a vegetable. Let me hear some thoughts on that. Y'all have a great rest of your day. Have a nice, sorcy rest of your day, beloved. Take care.